Hello, everybody. We are back again. Can you believe it? Like the consistency, I'm loving it. So, we are back again for another collective reading. What I'm doing this time for Valentine's Day is a cute little flirty pick a card reading where we are going to be looking at what's ahead when it comes to love for you guys. So, just some little like love predictions, what's next in love kind of a vibe. Don't worry too much about timing. When it comes to timing, everybody operates on their own timing because of our personal vibrational speed and the frequency that we are operating on. So, a year for one person could be 2 months for another, and 6 months for one person could be 4 weeks for another person, right? So, I'm going to say this is for the next few months, but let's go with like the next half a year to a year of what's next in love. I don't really like to do too big of a time gap because energy changes so quickly, but I also don't want to be like, oh, what's coming tomorrow? You know what I mean? So anywhere between now and the next 6 months, maybe a year for some of you guys, if your vibration's a little slower, which isn't a problem. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a pick a card reading, what's next in love for V Day. I thought it was a cute idea to do, and you guys really enjoyed the collective reading that I did about a week or so ago before I left for France. I'm now back from France. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I got some cute souvenirs. Well, I didn't get this from France. I got this from France. But and no, actually, I didn't get that from France either. But regardless, I got this from France. But I got a few cute thingies. So that's what's going on with the mask here. There's a lot of special energy behind this mask that I won't get into right now, but I'm sure you can feel the power. But regardless, we're going to get right into it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you guys pick between three piles, whichever energy is calling to you. Please do not pick based off of aesthetics. So like, oh, this color is the cutest or this is my favorite color. Pick intuitively, right? And I'll guide you guys to help you guys make this a little easier for you. So we have three highlighters here. Okay, don't mind my nails, please. I'm getting them done tomorrow. But I wanted to do this reading, so F it. But yeah, okay. So, which one is calling out to you? We have number one, number two, and number three. So, what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and I want you to take three deep, big breaths. I'm going to help you. So, I'm going to want you to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4. Okay? So, we're going to start off with the first round. Ready? And breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Second round. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Third round. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. And you can do that for a little longer if you feel like you need it. Pause it and just keep doing a few different rounds of that to get into the meditative state, because that's the whole point of that, is just to drift off into a more meditative state so you're more connected to your spiritual energies versus your human mind and your lower mind, so that you can intuitively make a decision versus logically make a decision. So as you're getting into this meditative state, I want you to not think too deep into it. When it comes to picking, just try to visualize intuitively with your third eye which of these highlighters has like a cord that's connected to you or that's drawing you in, basically. Okay, so pause if you need to. Don't make it, too much of a crazy thing. Just really choose based off of intuition. Okay, so once you have chosen, we'll start with the first pile. Really quick though, before we get into the piles, I just want to let you guys know that any important announcements are in the description box below, so be sure to check them out. My membership site is now live, so if you want to know what's coming for 2023, if you want to know what's coming in February of 2023, if you want to know what's going on with the Super Bowl decoding and like the symbolism behind that big ritual this year, and if you want to get access to just any exclusive content, the link is going to be in the description box below. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the information will be in the description box below. And yeah, be sure to follow me on social media. If we are all done with that, we're going to get into pile one. Those who chose this energy. Okay, so for my lovelies that chose pile number one, let's get into your messages for what you can expect for love for the next few months or so. So what we are going to do first is tap into your current energy. What's going on with my pile number ones? For those who gravitated towards pile number one, Spirit, what is going on with their energy currently in love? What is their current energy surrounding love? I'm seeing fall, autumn. So fall might be important for you guys with love. You guys could be, if you're currently in a relationship, you guys could be taking things to the next level in fall time, or you guys could be meeting somebody new in the fall if you're single. Some of you guys, this last fall that we just had, so the past September, October, November energy could have been important romantically for you. Some of you guys could be born in the fall months, so Virgo, Libra, Scorpio kind of energy. You could be meeting somebody with those signs. Should adjust myself. Can you guys see my cat? Wow, pile number one. It's tricky to tap into your energy. What's currently going on in the love lives of those who choose pile number one? Spirit, I'm seeing an elevator. Something is about to shift, or something is shifting. You guys are about to take something to the next level. So yeah, if you guys are in a relationship, you guys are about to take things to the next level, whether it's a higher level or a lower level. Or some of you guys are shifting when it comes to love or relationships. It's like these cards are falling out, but I know they're not supposed to be falling out. Let me actually move this, maybe. You guys might have outer influences that is currently influencing your love life, I'm seeing, because I'm picking up on energies that's kind of making your energies confusing. That's why I had to move this board, because the energy behind this board was like messing up with the way the cards would have fell. So there could be some outside influences that's like messing with your love life. So if you're in a relationship and things have been kind of rocky, it could be because of evil eye or other people's opinions or advice, or maybe your ancestors does not approve of this connection. There's some sort of outside influence, whether physical or spiritual. And I feel like for some of you guys, you might want to speak up about a relationship. You might want to vent about a relationship or vent about your love life, but you feel like you can't trust the people around you, whether you can or can't, or maybe you're embarrassed about your situation. Because I feel like it's like, I get the energy of someone wanting to say something, but blocking, themselves from saying something because of maybe fear of judgment or fear of embarrassment, or feeling like they can't trust the people around them. This doesn't just have to be for love too, because we still are in the general portion, general energy, even though it's geared towards love. If this applies for another situation as well, just take it as it comes. That's the thing about collective readings. It's like there's always a message for somebody, but it might have to be interpreted in a different way by the listener. So the things that I'm saying to you, apply them to you. Don't force the story, however. If it doesn't apply, it just doesn't apply. But if you feel like it can apply, but I'm not saying it exactly how it applies for you, just tweak it. I'm reading for so many different people. I won't be able to, say it in the way that might exactly work for you. Okay? I feel like I had to say that for some reason. So, yeah, some of you guys might be receiving some of the messages in this video. And you're like, I don't know, this could be for me. It sounds like it's for me, but also I'm not sure. This message is for you. It's for you, but you may have to tweak it a little bit. Yeah, some of you guys might have like the outside influences. If that part applies to you, the outside influences might be family members or people you grew up with who you feel like are having an opinion on somebody that you're with, or a love situation. And then again, if it's not a love situation, just anything. Or there is something about a current love situation that you guys are in right now that this foundation isn't solid. So it could be like a toxic, unhealthy connection or relationship, or just a toxic, unhealthy mindset surrounding love if you're single. Some of you guys are being recommended to go to therapy to start working on these toxic love patterns. And some of you guys just need to start healing your inner child, because your inner child is wounded and it's affecting the way that you love others or receive love. Because that saying that goes, if you don't love yourself, nobody else will be able to love you. A lot of people get offended by that saying, but it's very true in the sense that this doesn't mean that somebody else cannot love you from their perspective. However, you will not be able to receive the love genuinely or purely the way that is being sent, because you do not love yourself. So you find it hard to believe that somebody else can love you. Does that make sense? So it's not saying that that person doesn't love you for real. It's just saying that you are not perceiving correctly the love that that person is giving you, because you do not love yourself. So if you do not love yourself, it is hard for you to receive love from other people. So technically, from your perspective, other people don't really love you. Does that make sense? Some of you guys know you need to release yourself from something or somebody when it comes to love. but you guys are having a hard time doing so. There's something here that needs to be sacrificed, but you guys are not sacrificing it. So if you're in a relationship that's long overdue, you need to release yourself from this commitment. And for some of you guys are in connections, whether you're in a relationship where you're just still connected to somebody romantically, or you guys could still have cords connected to somebody. And the hardships that you're facing isn't because of you, it's because of their karma and their energy. But because you're still connected to them through relationship, through sex, through an emotional connection, or just through soul ties, even if you're not even talking to this person anymore, you are still going to get the negative energy that is surrounding them or that's being sent to them because you're still connected to them. So some of you guys need to do some cord cutting. Some of you guys need to release this person. Some of you guys need to break up with this person. And if you don't, there's going to be something that comes in that causes a disruption with this person, that shows you that you need to remove yourself from this person, or you should have done this a while ago, or you made the right decision removing yourself from somebody because somebody was holding you back, or somebody is going through negative karma that you are not supposed to be receiving, but because you were connected to them, you were receiving it. Some of you guys are being advised to not have contact with somebody. Some of you guys want to reach out to somebody, want to send somebody a text or a phone call. Spirit is saying do not do it. Cut lines of communication. Somebody isn't telling you guys the truth. Some of you guys want to have faith in a connection, but there's no reason to have faith. I'm sorry. This is like such a, like, damn, like straight, just like we just started the reading and Spirit's like, no, this person isn't for you. Move on, love. Like, part ways. It's time to move on. It's time to leave the nest. That's how Spirit is really coming, and we just started the reading. So this is serious. This is deep. So yeah. Pile one, if you're in a relationship, this relationship does not seem good for you. If you are not in a relationship but you're connected to somebody still, this person does not seem good for you. If you just broke up with somebody and you're still thinking about them, Spirit is saying you made the right decision or the breakup was what needed to happen, move on. And if you're completely single, this either might not be the pile for you, or like keep watching just in case, but also you might want to pick another pile. But if you're single, the way that this could apply to you is you have some toxic or unhealthy views around love that need to be healed and released. I do see there is positive movement forward, however, so what this is saying is Spirit is saying that you're really in your head about a situation. So for some of you guys, you're afraid to leave somebody or to move on from somebody, or afraid to accept a breakup because you thought that this was your person and you fear that you're not going to meet somebody like this person or you're not going to find your match after this person. Spirit is saying that's all in your head. Because you actually might meet somebody not immediately after you break up with somebody or leave somebody, but soon after, because this person who you're with currently is actually blocking you from somebody who's supposed to come in. So this fear of not finding a new person is in your head. And if you're single and you think, oh, I'm never going to find my person, Spirit again is saying this is all in your head. You need to change your mindset around love. Spirit is saying time is up. So yeah, if you've been with somebody, it's long overdue. This seems like a karmic situation. Time is up. And if you do not leave this person, you are going to encounter a moment, a tower moment, that's going to make it almost hard to not leave this person. So Spirit is almost going to force you to leave this person, or they're going to bind you to this person longer to teach you a lesson. So that's through a kid, a marriage, a home, or a situation where you have to take care of this person. Or your life will start to go downhill because you're connected to this person and you're taking on their karma. A lot of you guys are in your head when it comes to love. This is my pile where you guys are really in your head. You're not in the moment. You're in your head. You're stressed about love, whether you're stressed about a current partner, you're stressed about a breakup, or if you're single and you're stressed about your future in love. There's a lot of stress, a lot of mental energy here. Yeah, some of you guys, the person that you are currently with, this person does not have good intentions for you, whether this is conscious or unconscious. They just are not the best fit for you. If you just met somebody, I will be very mindful of this person. If you're like single, I would be very mindful of this person that you just met because they don't seem to have the best intentions. They could be somebody who plays mind games. You could have met this person on social media, or this person is like subtweeting you or like trying to get a reaction out of you, either through the things they're posting or the things that they're saying to you. This person's like playing mind games. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, I see somebody like dressing in a clean suit, but like their inside is very like ugly, or like somebody has on like a very cute outfit. They look very clean, but their home is very messy, right? And I think my grandma always used to call it, what is it? Elijah bless. I think that was the word. I kind of get them mixed up. I think it's Elijah bless. Where it's basically like this is a woman who looks really good. She looks really cute. She looks very sexy, very charming, very enchanting. But her home is like disgusting, you know. And she lives like a slob. She lives like a pig. And this beauty that she's showing you is a show to kind of reel you in. So somebody is a pretender. Somebody isn't who they say they are. Somebody could also have a lot of like bad spiritual energy around them. You do not want to mix with this person. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be willing to give people chances, willing to lower your standards, or willing to stay with mediocre because you feel lonely. So, sorry, this isn't an internal issue. It's like this is like an inner child issue. This is an insecurity issue where you are willing to put up with things that are just not it because you feel lonely, or you feel like you won't be able to find love again. Some of you guys are lowering your standards for people that don't deserve it because you feel lonely. Somebody might want to come back and get a second chance from you. Spirit is saying no. Some of you guys might be like a second choice. So somebody is pretending like it's only you, but really you're the second choice. Or somebody is just not treating you like a priority, okay? So you need to pack that up. Somebody also might be acting fake busy, like they're not answering their text messages, they're not answering their calls, and they're like, oh, I'm busy, but really they're just making you not the priority. So let's get a few more cards before we move on to what's next. When it comes to love, Spirit wants you guys to focus on your solar plexus, strengthening your solar plexus, strengthening your ego, setting more boundaries, being more confident. Because it's kind of like, you know how those stories where people are like, oh, like the things that a woman would put up in a relationship, a man would never take from that woman. You know what I mean? How like, you know, men would want like 5 different chances, but like if that woman even crosses them once, they're quick to leave. It's kind of like that. You need to be more in your divine masculine energy where it's like you're not putting up with anything, you're not being unconditional, you're not being understanding, right? You are setting your boundaries, you are setting your standards, and whoever doesn't meet it, oh well. You know what I mean? Because if you truly believe that you deserve to have certain things in love, the universe is going to give it to you. But if you don't believe that you can have certain things in love, you're not going to meet it, obviously. Because you don't even believe in it. How can you manifest it? Yeah, some of you guys need to give yourself more grace. You guys are giving everybody else grace but yourself. You're internalizing everybody else's fuck-ups. Yeah, you guys want to, when it comes to love, you want a connection that's authentic. You want a connection that's real. You want a connection that you don't have to worry about hiding or being embarrassed about from your friends, because some of you guys don't want to speak up about a situation or a relationship with your friends because the situation's embarrassing, or like, you know it's wrong. You know if your friend was in that situation, you'd be like, what are you doing? Like, pack it up, leave this person. This is not cool, this is not healthy, but you guys are in this situation, and why? If it's not good enough for your friend, why is it good enough for you? You know what I mean? Okay, so we are going to look at what's next in love. So what can you expect in love? What's next in love? What can you expect next in love? Spirit, what can my pile 1 people expect in love next? What's coming for pile 1 when it comes to love? What's coming for pile 1 in love? So I feel like you guys are going to start to make an effort to release any of this like low vibrational, insecure, dark, gloomy energy around love. You guys are going to be a little bit more optimistic. It might be a little hard to kind of shake that pessimism when it comes to love though, especially because this reading, like I said, is for the next few months, maybe up to a year for some of you guys, but ideally the next 36 months, between now and the next 6 or so months. So things take time, especially if something has been programmed into you for your entire life. It's going to be hard to just have it shift, but I feel like you guys are going to make an effort to be more optimistic in love. It might be a little hard again, but I feel like you guys are at least going to try to make the change. Some of you guys should leave coins on your ancestor altar as offering, or throw some silver coins into a river or an ocean as offering. Or a fountain, maybe, if that's a safer option for the environment. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like you guys are gonna be kind of pessimistic about love. And I feel like some of you guys, if you're still not going to walk away from a person, your finances are going to start to really suffer. And your social circles are also going to start to suffer as well, because your friends are no longer going to want to hear you venting about this person for the 20th time. Your friends are no longer going to want to be, just like watching this connection. So they might start to distance themselves from you. So yeah, if you guys are connected to somebody and you don't remove yourself from this person, you guys are going to start to have financial issues, and you guys are going to start to have depressive energies, and you guys also might start to lose your social circles. This person might be very possessive too. They don't like you hanging out with other people. If that's not the case, if you're single, some of you guys might start to just have financial issues in general. And that might just cause you to be more pessimistic in life in general, and then more pessimistic in love because of it. I see kind of a lower energy here. I'm not going to lie. It's not the best energy that I'm seeing right now. It's a very low, pessimistic, obstacles and challenges kind of energy here. But everything is just a season. Everything is just a period. You can get past things. You can turn this L into a lesson or a blessing. Don't worry about it. But it just seems like a low point in your life. Whether it's actually like, obstacles and challenges that are physical, like financial issues or challenges, or just stresses from your everyday responsibilities that could start to get to you mentally. Or if you guys are still going to connect to somebody, you guys need to accept the risk that this person is going to start to affect your finances or your social circles or your happiness. And you're going to start to run into obstacles and challenges until you release yourself from this person. And for others of you who are like single and things like that, you need to start to change your mindsets, become more positive, start doing more affirmations, scripting, law of attraction, manifesting, because if you don't change your mindset, you're going to start to manifest negative things. And I know people hate that. They're like, you can't manifest bad things. You absolutely can. First of all, the law of attraction and manifesting isn't some like thing that just exists outside of like, the human mind and our everyday wiring. The law of attraction is just a conscious recognition of what already happens for humans on a subconscious level. We manifest every single day just through the actions we take, the things that we think, and the words that we speak, so on and so forth. We are constantly manifesting. We are never not manifesting, right? The concept of law of attraction is just taking, accountability over that manifesting, having control over that manifesting, and realizing, oh wait, my thoughts control my reality, my actions control my reality, the words I speak control my reality, so I'm going to tweak it, right? That's what the law of attraction is. But even if you're a person who you're like, oh, I don't believe in, the law of attraction, you're still participating in it every single day. So yes, you can technically manifest bad things happening if you are constantly in a state of gloom and doom. What do you think you're going to attract? What do you think is going to happen? That's what you're going to see in your every single day environment, right? So if you guys don't shift the way that you think, if you guys don't shift from a pessimistic state into an optimistic state, you're just going to constantly have those obstacles and challenges. That's just how it's going to work, right? So this is just your warning to think better, think bigger, believe in yourself, believe in love. You can have the partner that you want. You can have the partner that you dream of, right? So Spirit, what's next in love for pile one? What's next in love for pile one? What's next in love for pile 1, Spirit? Yeah, some of you guys are going to have to do a lot of shadow work. Darker emotions may start to come up. If you're going through a breakup, you might really be taking it tough. If you're with a partner, it might be, you know, you guys are having tough times. If you're single, you might be in a feeling of a depression or a funk. I'm sorry if this seems like depressing. I just like to keep it real with my readings. I don't want to fake the funk or anything like that and be like, oh yeah, you're going to get married tomorrow and you're going to have 5 kids and you're going to be perfect and rich. Like, that is just not realistic. That doesn't help anybody, right? So whatever the cards are bringing is just what I have to tell you. And I'd rather keep it real so you can change your situation, because that's the point of readings. It's for you to know what the next likely outcome is, or the timeline that you're in right now, what's going to happen if you stay on this timeline. But you can still change timelines if it's meant to be changed, or if you're allowed to change it. Some timelines you have to go through because of like clearing karma and like lessons and things like that. But some things, it's like, okay, if you've been stuck on a person for 10 years, I think it's time that you can change your environment. You can change your timeline. You can change your destiny, right? And for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is long overdue. This is something that you can definitely change, because I feel like you guys are going to be going through a period of stagnancy until you decide that it's time to move. This is all going to be about remember how I said this is a very mental pile, like mental energy? What's next in love is going to be based off of you. What are you manifesting in love next? Are you going to leave that person finally? Are you going to move on from this person who's not good for you? Are you going to get through your heartbreak and know that there's better out there? Are you going to know that you can manifest a partner that you want even though you've been single for 3-4 years? It's going to be based off of you, but until then, the universe is like, I'm not moving, I'm not budging. It's on you. If you aren't ready to move on, then we're going to keep things exactly how they are. And then when you're ready, you can find me, and then we can make some things move. But until then, things are going to stay stagnant. Okay, let's get a few more cards. Some of you guys might have to rewatch this video, because some of you guys aren't going to accept this message right now. You're going to be like, no, my relationship is perfect, I promise. It's okay. And not to laugh at it or anything like that, but like, it's really like how some people are going to be. And I know Spirit is already saying, like, Spirit's saying in my ear right now, like, nah, there's going to be some people who have to rewatch this message or come back to it a few times for the motivation. Okay. So what's next in love? For those who are single, there is somebody who wants to come in for you, that's guided for you, that's like going to be a spiritual connection, or it's just next on your path, but you have to do some sort of inner transformation or inner healing in order to even be able to recognize this connection. So think about it like this, right? Let's say you are somebody who you don't have the best vision, right? And there's somebody across the street. And because you don't have your glasses on, you cannot see them. That's the state that you're in right now. But then you get glasses, and you put your glasses on, and all of a sudden that person across the street who's been trying to get your attention, you finally see them, and you actually realize, wait, that person's kind of cute. I'm really into that person. Let me see what's going on across the street, right? That's kind of the situation for you guys right now. Right now, you're blind to the future because you don't believe in the future. You don't want to see the future. What you need to do is put those glasses on and shift to that frequency so that you can recognize this person. Because there is a connection that wants to come in for you. It's just not grounded yet, meaning you haven't met this person yet, or you haven't recognized this person as a lover yet. And the doorway to that is to put those glasses on, to have that shift in perspective. Some of you guys could have Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn placements, or you're going to be meeting somebody who has Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn placements, or you with somebody with Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn placements. Yeah, a lot of this is like mental subconscious wiring. So what's next in love for pile 1? What's next in love is you need to leave somebody alone, or hey guys, come on, please, your sisters. But yeah, so you guys are going to have to leave somebody in the past. You guys are going to have to move on from a situation. You guys are going to have to do your healing from an ex. You're going to have to leave that person in the past, or if you're single, you're going to have to rewire your mind to be more positive and to be more optimistic so that you can attract your desired partner or the partner who's next for you. So pile 1, you guys just need to focus on self-love, rewiring your mind to a more optimistic energy, boosting your frequency, doing shadow work, raising your vibration, detoxing, removing yourself from any negative thinking patterns and things like that, so that you can be ready for your next stage in love. So that's what's next for you guys, is actually healing, shadow work, rewiring your mindset, so on and so forth. Okay, so a lot of this is spiritual inner work. I'm not seeing necessarily, meeting anybody new just yet. I do see for my single people, you guys are going to be meeting somebody, but you have to do this inner work first in order to recognize this person I'm seeing, or in order to manifest this person. You guys might start to dream about this person though, or get signs about this person on a spiritual level. But until you do the inner work, you won't be able to meet this person or manifest this person, right? Yeah, because there is a new love on the way, but you guys have to recognize it by removing yourself from a past lover, or doing the inner work, doing the healing, believing that there's somebody next in your future. And some of you guys are actually going to meet this person, but you're not going to be interested at first because you're going to be so stuck on like old ways of like love, old ways of loving, old ways of thinking, where like you might have had toxic love patterns where you are more attracted to a certain type of person who this person isn't. You guys might have been attracted to a certain type of person who's not good for you, and this new person is actually good for you. And I don't mean that this new person that you're attracting isn't going to be somebody that you're attracted to. Like, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of attraction there. Obviously, you need to have an attraction to be in a relationship with somebody. But there's something about this person that might just be outside of your usual type, and it could just be one thing. And so because of that, you might overlook it at first, but then over time, you might come to appreciate this person. Or you might not recognize this person. So this could be somebody who's constantly in your DMs and you're not paying them any mind or something, until that one day we're like, who is this person? And you click on their profile and like, wait, that person's actually like pretty cute. Like, why haven't I, you know what I mean? Like that kind of a thing. And for some of you guys, you might actually have to be this person's friend first before you can actually develop a connection. So it might be like a slow moving connection where you're friends first before you can actually get into a relationship. And the reason why you might need to be friends first is because you might have to do some healing first in order to appreciate this relationship, or you guys have to build a solid foundation that's based off of like true, genuine love and connection. Okay, so pile 1, that's what I have for you. I know the message was intense. I know it was kind of heavy. I know it might be things you didn't want to hear, but you had to hear it. I'm sorry. And yeah, if you felt like this like kind of resonated with you, but not really, like if you're that person who you're more single and you feel like you kind of already did the healing part, you might want to choose a different pile. But for the most part, if this resonated for you, you're good. You do not need to choose another pile. And if it did resonate with you and you want to choose another pile for a happier message, please don't do that. Please stick to the advice in this pile. And then maybe in a few months, you come back and watch the video again after you've done your healing. But yeah, only choose a different pile if you feel like you're single and you've already done the healing work that I mentioned for the single people, and you think you've met this new person already or you're about to, then you can choose a different pile. Okay? So we're going to move on to pile number 2. Hey, pile 2. Hi, hello. Yes, please. Yes, hi. Pile 1 was intense. Kind of depressing. No offense to pile 1. Love you guys, but it was kind of depressing. it's just I thought we are gonna have like fun little cute reading, but it started off pretty fucking intense. So let's see what pile 2 is bringing to the table. So we are tapping into the energy of pile 2. So let's see what's going on with pile 2. Let me actually clear the energy a little bit. So let me just clear the energy. Oh my god. I have the fan on, so it's like I'm not holding the light. I'm sending intentions that we're shifting into the energy of pile 2. Okay, Spirit, so I'm tapping into the current love energy of those who chose pile number 2. For those who chose pile number 2, Spirit, what is going on with their current love energy? I'm seeing somebody cutting the grass. So some of you guys could have been like, I don't know, maybe actually cutting the grass. But yeah, some of you guys, symbolically, this is like you're getting rid of old things, old situations, old people, old feelings. Some of you guys might want to look into getting a haircut. If you've been thinking about cutting your hair or going shorter, this is the green light. I'm hearing Beyonce. What's that song? This one song by Beyonce. I forget the name of it, but there's a Beyonce song playing. And it was during that era where she was really in that diva when she was really in that diva Sasha Fierce kind of energy. So you guys could be like resonating with that. A very confident energy. So yeah, wow, the transformation card came out, which is like showing the symbolism behind the cutting of the grass kind of a thing. So yeah, you guys are going through a major transformation. You guys previously did not see the light in a situation. You guys were not seeing something with clear eyes. So you guys could have been wearing like rose tinted glasses or just like caught up in an illusion or a fantasy when it came to a person or a situation. And you guys are finally waking up and moving on and having a transformation. So I feel like pile 1 was like the stage that you guys might have been at previously, like maybe like a few months ago or last year or whatever. And now you guys are at this stage. And I feel like people who chose pile 1 are going to be in this stage next. So you guys are doing the inner work. You guys are doing the transformations. If you guys just, again, went through something, I really recommend cutting your hair or trimming your hair. If you've been wanting to do it at least. Maybe getting a tattoo. There could be some information that you weren't aware of that came out that led you to make some transformations in your life, whether it's through love or something else. You guys are now aware of some information that you weren't aware of before that's kind of changed the game for you. Or changed your path, changed the way you look at things. Yeah, it's like the truth about a situation came out. You guys are finally realizing maybe the truth behind a person. You're seeing someone's true colors, or some information came out, or you're realizing the reality of a situation when it comes to love. And yeah, you guys are like taking back control. Some of you guys used to suffer from like a weak ego or lack of confidence or underactive or blocked solar plexus chakra. And you guys are making the changes to turn that around currently. Or you already did, and now you're like getting the benefits from that. So heightened confidence, heightened ego, setting more boundaries, having more standards. Very strong in yourself, major self-love. Some of you guys might benefit from focusing on your solar plexus chakra right now. Some of you guys have a spirit baby coming in and communicating with you. Whether you're currently pregnant or will be in the future, or this is like maybe like a miscarriage baby or a terminated pregnancy coming through, there is a spirit baby making themselves known. So if you feel like they've been communicating with you, here's your confirmation. And I'm getting that story, that Greek mythology story. I think it's Greek mythology. I think it's Minerva, or who grew out of Zeus's head? Like, who was born from Zeus's head? Was that Minerva or somebody? Look up that story. I don't know if I have it right. Maybe type in like Greek mythology Minerva, or just look up Greek mythology Zeus gave birth to a daughter from his head. From his like forehead, his third eye area, I think. That story for some reason is like applying right now. And I feel like birthing somebody, like a baby from your third eye, is kind of like manifesting a baby. So some of you guys, this could be a baby you're manifesting, or a project you're manifesting. Some of you guys are manifesting a lover right now. Some of you guys are being advised to focus on your health, especially when it comes to like your gut health, your kidneys, your liver. For some, your respiratory. Yeah, Spirit is saying moving forward, when it comes to love, you need to stand your ground, you need to set boundaries, you need to be very confident, you need to have a strong sense of self. So if you're currently in a relationship, Spirit is saying you need to set more boundaries in this relationship for whatever reason. You need to be more confident in this relationship. If you're not and you're single, Spirit is saying if you are dating somebody, you might have to set more boundaries, or you might have to raise your standards. Like, this is what I want, this is what I need met, and if you can't do that for me, I'll find somebody else who can, kind of a thing. Yeah, I feel like you guys are no longer in this like insecure shadow energy. I feel like you guys have done the healing, or you're currently doing the healing, and you're now in a more balanced perspective or energy where you have more confidence and you can finally date without any of that baggage. And some of you guys are getting back into the dating field. The number is 333-777-3773, 737-373. Might be important here. Maybe 4774, 474. Yeah, you guys are like taking power, taking your power back. Yeah, I think you guys are finally ready to like step into the dating world. You're ready to build something. You're ready to get started on something. If you guys have been just like single and you just got out of a relationship not too long ago, Spirit is giving you the green light that you can start dating again. Or if you have been in a breakup and then you guys have been healing, Spirit is giving you the green light to start dating again. If some of you guys have been dating but it's been more casual, more like fling based, Spirit is saying it's time to start to look for something more serious. And if you're currently in a relationship, you might need to set better boundaries in that relationship, or you guys, let me actually ask Spirit, for those who are in a relationship, do they need to set better boundaries? Is it time for the next level, or should they move on? If you're in a relationship, I'm picking up on the energy of balance. I'm picking up on the energy of confidence and power. Nostalgia. Wisdom. So yeah, if you have been having like a rough patch with your partner, I feel like you guys can move on from this. You guys have both done your healing. If you maybe are on a break with somebody, you guys might decide it's time to come off of your break. There's definitely a transformation coming in for the connection. I feel like it's for the better for most of you guys. For some of you guys, it might just be like, oh, it's time for me to like finally move on from this person. If that's you, you'll know it's you. That's your confirmation. But for some of you guys, you might just decide to like work things out with the person. But you're only going to be able to do that if you guys have actually done the healing. So I'm not encouraging anybody listening to this like, oh, like, yeah, I can get back with my ex or something like that if you know it's not healthy. This is just for the people who like are in a typically healthy connection, but you guys just have been having some ups and downs, some highs and lows, but you guys have maybe been going to therapy or doing your work, and now you guys are ready to come back together. Some of you guys are renewing vows as well, I'm seeing. I'm seeing cherry blossoms. I'm seeing the wild woman archetype. Some of you guys are in your red hair energy, like red hair era, you know, where people say women dye their hair red and then they like are ready to kind of like, you know, I don't want to say be in the streets, but they're ready to kind of like get out there, live their life, be independent and things like that. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. So some of you guys will want to dye your hair red or ginger. This might be the vibe. I would stay with darker colors though. Don't do like a bright red or anything. Do like a darker red, darker ginger, all born kind of a situation. A cherry red, maybe dark cherry. Yeah, some of you guys have apologies coming in. There's somebody who wants to apologize to you, somebody you've been ignoring or haven't been talking to. This could be somebody from your past, an ex. They were a karmic partner. They're apologizing to you. And if they are apologizing to you, I feel like they have hidden intentions here. This might be somebody that you don't want to entertain. So if this is somebody, if you're single or there's somebody from your past and they just randomly return and they're apologizing, there's some hidden intentions here that you might want to watch out for. And they don't seem to be the best intention. So if there's somebody who's coming back, an ex or anything like that, and they are apologizing, this is somebody you haven't been talking to for a while, Spirit is saying that there aren't good intentions here. And I hear somebody asking, well, what about somebody that like I'm trying to get back with and they're apologizing? Is that bad intentions? I do hear somebody asking that while listening to this. Let's answer your questions for you. Spirit, for those who this isn't an ex, somebody they're currently with, but they're on like a break from or something of the sort. Is this apology to be accepted? Is this apology to be accepted, or do they also have bad intentions? Spirit is just saying self-love here. Self-love. Be busy with self-love. So it's like they're dodging the question. Next level, you need to work on self. So yeah, that's the answer they're giving to you. So whoever has that question, Spirit is saying you need to focus on self, work on self. Yeah, I feel like you guys, Pile 2, you guys are kind of like just on this timing where you're really just focused on self-love. If you do meet anybody, you're finding you're not meeting people that are really keeping your interests, or you're meeting people who like live so far from you, there's like a distance, or you're meeting people who like are cool as friends, but you don't want to date them, or you just want to start off as friends. So this is the pile that's kind of taking the slow approach. You're more focused on self. You are your priority. And people are maybe trying to get with you and like date you, but you're not really the most interested, I'm seeing. And some of you guys, if you are in a relationship, I feel like you guys might want some freedom. So I feel like you guys might be deciding to like remove yourself from a partner for freedom. You're no longer interested in this person anymore, maybe, or you kind of just like want to travel and do your own thing and you feel like this person is holding you back. Yeah, I feel like pile 2, you guys are just focused on like upping your own energy, upping your own value. Some of you guys are focused on business, finances. Some of you guys are going to be doing a lot of traveling for work or socializing for work. Some of you guys are really focused on your spiritual journey, your spiritual elevation. And because of that, you're going to have more strict boundaries around like who you date. Yeah, a lot of this seems very self. A lot of you guys are also very sensitive to energies because of your elevation, where you can't even like mess with people that you would have messed with in the past because like it's going to throw your whole vibe off. Some of you guys might want to look into being celibate. So let's look at what's next in love for pile 2. Spirit, what's next in love for those who chose pile 2? What's next in love? What can they expect next in love? What's coming next in love for pile 2? I'm picking up on a very mature energy. You guys are like elevating, gaining more wisdom, maturing. Some of you guys might start to attract older people, and this is going to be a reflection that you guys are like more in this mature energy. Yeah, a lot of you guys are going to be focusing on your spiritual journey. You guys are going to be really focused on your spiritual journey, connecting to your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides. Some of you guys could be meeting a spiritual partner, I'm seeing. Or you're meeting somebody while you're traveling, and because of that, things have to start off slow. Or you're meeting somebody where something about this connection is a little slow or stunted, or it can't be as active as, you know, one would like. There's something blocking it, possibly. You know, a lot of you guys are going to be focusing on your career. You guys are going to have a lot of career success. Some of you guys are going to have a really prosperous spring and summer. But yeah, a lot of you guys are going to be focusing on your career. You guys are going to be getting a lot of success with your business. Some of you guys are going to be stepping into careers that is based around like your beauty, maybe modeling, or eyes are on you. Some of you guys are going to be maybe dating somebody who is in the limelight, or who is very successful, who's older than you, who's mature, who's very well off, but very established. Yeah, you guys are like growing, advancing, elevating. I'm seeing more like socialite kind of energy versus like love. So you guys might be like attracting a lot of suitors, or attracting a lot of friends, a lot of network, like you're doing a lot of networking or attracting a lot of connections. If you are attracting love interest, again, it's just people who like are either admiring you from afar, or they live long distance, or like maybe you're on a dating app, or you're just getting a lot of attention online, or you're attracting a lot of people but they're not really your type, or you're friend zoning a lot of people. And I feel like this is happening, one, so that you could focus on your career, because your career might take a lot of your energy, and two, so that you can raise your standards. And then for some of you guys, the person that's for you next is going to be older than you, very well off, maybe well known, or just is very mature. Yeah, I see a lot of friends and things like that. And I feel like it might be a little annoying for some of you guys. Like, damn, like, why am I not, you know, attracting people I actually like, or attracting like a real relationship? It's because you guys are not supposed to be maybe focusing on a relationship right now. I think a lot of you guys are supposed to be focusing on your career and your spiritual growth. And then others of you, there is a specific person that spirit has for you. And if you were to like be successful, if you were to be successfully dating, you wouldn't like, something about you need to save yourself for this person I'm seeing. They don't want you to make the wrong choice, so they're only going to give you one choice. Yeah, you guys are focusing on yourself. Yeah, it's like your love life is being controlled by the divine right now. So where pile one is like they had to make a shift in order for their love life to change, for you guys, you have to surrender to the universe, because there is a person here that spirit wants for you, or there is a path here that spirit has for you that they need to control. Like, you can't try to control this. And once you surrender, I feel like this person is actually going to come in for you pretty quickly, or this path that you're supposed to be in is going to align to you pretty quickly. But you have to like release control, surrender to the divine. So you guys might be attracting a lot of people that you're not interested in, or, you know, things aren't working out. They're very quick flings. It's because you're supposed to like release control, surrender to the divine. Focus on yourself and your business, because whoever spirit has for you, they have for you. But you have to allow them to introduce you guys. A few more cards. Yeah, there's a spiritual connection coming in for you. But this is going to be very destined, very ordained. Yeah, so you guys are going to attract a few people that are going to be red flags, and because of that, you guys are going to want to be single. And I feel like that's the point. Is like spirit wants you to want to be single so that you can attract this person that they have for you, by not focusing on all of your options, but more so focusing on yourself and what the universe has for you. Because this person that the universe has for you is like a soulmate, a spiritual connection. So until then, you guys need to focus on self-love. If you're currently in a connection, I feel like this either might not be the pile for you, or you might be the type that you're in a relationship and you're ready maybe to like be single, or to like focus on yourself. Because you can still focus on yourself when you're in a relationship. So maybe this is just a message that you just need to focus on yourself. Focus on your business, focus on your career, be more independent in your relationship. Maybe things are getting a little too codependent. You might need some time. Some of you guys just need to take a complete break, like break up with this person, or again, this might not be the pile for you if this doesn't resonate. But this pile is definitely all about self-love and surrendering to the divine. Some of you guys, this person that you're going to be attracting, they're going to have things about this person is going to be different than your usual type. The spirit wants you to surrender. So for some of you guys, you might have already met this person, but something about them is not like your usual type. So you're trying to like overlook them, and spirit's like, no. There's something about this person that you need to experience. Not to say that you have to be with somebody who you don't like and who you aren't attracted to, like that. I would never say that like that's your vibe or that's your destiny, but some of you guys could be a little too critical about somebody that you actually might really vibe with if you just gave it a chance. And something about this is like you need to vibe with this person. You need to experience them, even if it's not a long-term connection. There's just something about this person that you need to experience. You need to be more open about. For some of you guys, if you are in a connection, there could be some truth coming out about infidelity. Or if you met somebody, if you're single and you met somebody, this next person that you're meeting could be a red flag. And the red flag is that they are taken. Yeah. So this is going to be a very quick connection because you're going to find out that, oh, they're taken, and then you might meet the person that you're actually supposed to meet after this person or after a few people. So I feel like some of you guys have to meet a few mediocre people or a few red flags or a few quick connections until you meet this person. Okay. So that's what I have for pile 2. Let's move on to pile 3. Okay, so last but not least, we have those who chose number 3, pile number 3, highlighter number 3. So we are going to get into your energy. What is coming for love for you guys? What can you expect next in love? So on and so forth. Any messages around love that Spirit has for you. So we're just going to clear out the energy to start things off. So let's tap into the current energy in love for pile 3. What is the current energy surrounding love for pile 3? Pile 3, you guys need to do like a spiritual cleanse or smudge your home, cleanse your home, spiritually cleanse your home and your vessel. And be mindful with like technology, electricity, your car, maybe fire, candles, things like that. I'm hearing embellishment, love bombing. I see somebody wearing a chain. So I feel like somebody like trying to win somebody over in love with like gifts, money. Some of you guys might be getting a lot of gifts on Valentine's Day. Or you're about to meet somebody who's going to spoil you, but be mindful of love bombing, I'm hearing. Or someone trying to apologize through money. Spirit wants you guys to move slow in love to prevent any heartbreaks or failures. Because if there is any conflict in love, it's because something is moving too quick or something moved too quick. There's something here about divine timing or patience, having patience with the situation, believing in divine timing when it comes for love, not trying to rush something. So if you just met somebody, if you're single and you just met somebody, move slow. If you're in a connection, Spirit is saying move slow with the connection too. Like, don't be in a rush with this person. Or if you guys have been wondering why you haven't met anybody yet, it's because of divine timing. There is a victory coming in soon. So if you've been manifesting a partner, I see that person coming in soon. Spirit is saying just hold on a little bit longer. Some of you guys, I feel like somebody's trying to blind you with gifts or with money or with like love bombing. They're trying to hide the truth from you through something like through being extravagant. Or somebody's trying to have control over you or win you over through money and gift giving to like hide their true personality. Yeah, there's something here where it's like there's not enough information around this person. So some of you guys like just met a person and things seem like they're going good. Like this person is like spoiling you or like doing a lot of gift giving. But there's something about this person that like you don't know. And the reason why they're spoiling you is because they're love bombing you. Because maybe their personality isn't the best or they're trying to hide something from you. If you're already in a relationship, you might be with somebody who like is trying to spoil you because they like did something bad, and so they're trying to make up for it with gifts. But there's some sort of deception here. So Spirit is saying don't relax just yet. Don't get too comfortable with this person just yet, because there's still some information that needs to come out. I might do a fourth pile. I don't know. Or maybe like a collective message at the end. That's what I'll do. I'll do a collective message. Because some of these piles are like, I don't know. Like there's still a little bit of a collective out there that like doesn't resonate with 3 of the piles. I could feel it a little bit. Not all of you guys, but just a little bit of people. So I'm going to do a collective message at the end for everybody. More positive messages, but let's continue with this pile because I still feel like there's a lot of people that need to hear this pile. I'm seeing like Central America, South America, Spain. Let me blow this candle out. Yeah, I feel like someone's desperately trying to keep like a flame going or like a light burning, but they can't keep this up for too long. It's like somebody is insecure here and they know that the jig is going to be up soon. Like they know you're going to find something out about them soon. So they're trying to like have everything be perfect until then. Or this person feels weak, so they're trying to gain your respect or your love through money, finances, gift giving. There's like something about the truth they don't want to come out, or they feel like if this person really got to know me, they wouldn't like me. This person's really insecure. Yeah, this person's really in their head a lot. So yeah, this pile is seeing a lot of people. This is for like a lot of people who like are talking to somebody. I don't see you guys necessarily being in a relationship though. This is something new. And if you are in a relationship, your partner, there's something that has to come out that your partner isn't ready to reveal yet or is afraid for you to find out. And if you're single, this could be the next person that you're meeting. Or this could be your feelings, like you are the insecure person who feels like you have to win people over through gift giving or through embellishing something. Or you might find that people often try to use you for the things that you have. I also feel like for some of you guys, you might think that somebody is for you, or like you're like, finally, the universe has sent me somebody that is for me. And Spirit's like, hold that thought because you might be gravitating towards this person because of what you feel like they can do for you, and you don't actually really like this person, or you gravitated towards this person because you were looking for some excitement or you were bored, so they kind of were occupying your time. But in the future, you're going to realize that you don't really like this person. So that's why they're saying to move slow to make sure you really like somebody. And I feel like some of you guys like intuitively know something about a person, or like you know something, or somebody has been trying to warn you about somebody, or a spirit has been trying to warn you about somebody, like trying to tell you like, oh, this isn't the person for you, or your partner has a secret, but it's like you've been trying to like deny this for some reason. It's like you know of something, but you are trying to avoid what this is, or you're trying to pretend it doesn't exist because you desperately want something to work out. For those of you who are completely single, you're not talking to anybody at all, I feel like you have been intuitively getting messages from spirit about this next person that you're going to be with. You're getting a lot of dreams, a lot of visions, but there's some sort of like non-action on your part. It's like you're afraid to take action when it comes to dating because you want it to be the right person or something here. And some of you guys are afraid that, like, some of you guys could be like, every person who you attract, like if you're single, every person you attract, like, oh my God, is this the person that spirit told me about? Is this the person that spirit told me about? Is this the person that spirit told me about? And then for others of you who are talking to a person, it's like, you know, this person isn't for you spiritually, but you're still trying to like make it work for whatever reason, maybe because you're lonely. And then for those of you who are in a connection, you know you're not supposed to be with somebody, and you know your partner's lying to you, but you're trying to like ignore your intuition or ignore your dreams or ignore the messages from spirit about this person. Keep seeing jewelry, like a chain or a ring or earring, something. So some of you guys might be getting jewelry for Valentine's Day, or this person that I'm talking about wears a lot of jewelry, or the next person you're going to be meeting, you're going to know that this is the person because they wear a lot of jewelry. I'm hearing point guard, so that's basketball, right? So somebody could be a basketball player. You could be meeting somebody who's a basketball player who likes basketball. You meet them at a basketball game. Maybe you meet them around Super Bowl weekend. I'm hearing gated community, like you're meeting somebody who's really well off, or you're talking to somebody who's really well off. For some of you guys, wrong timing. So you could have been talking to somebody and like you guys stopped talking because it was the wrong timing. This person could be coming back around. It's like you met somebody too early or at the wrong time, or somebody's going to be coming back around who you're supposed to like, you were supposed to actually have a commitment, but something blocked it. So now spirit's like, okay, they're coming back again. You'll be ready again. Or you're meeting somebody who you knew in a past lifetime. It didn't work out in a past lifetime. So you guys are going to give it another go in this lifetime. This is a strong spiritual connection, but something about wrong timing is happening here. So it's either like in the past, this person was the wrong timing and now they're coming back, or this is somebody from your past lifetime. For some of you guys, this is somebody who like right now is not supposed to work out. And so you have to release this person, but I feel like it's more of the first two options. Wow, what did I literally say? This is how like crazy spirit is, right? What did I say about love bombing and being mindful of love bombing, right? Look at that, exactly. Yes, so there's a lot of love bombing going on. So you might meet somebody who's going to be like spoiling you, spending so much money on you, like, oh my God, this person's perfect, but there's something you're not seeing. Okay? For others of you, there is a genuine connection that's coming in, and spirit approves of this connection. So if there is somebody from your past who you guys didn't really get to get things off of the ground and they're coming back, spirit is saying this is genuine. They approve of the connection. It was just wrong timing before, but like you can give it a go now. For others of you, you're going to be meeting somebody and spirit approves of this person. Spirit is saying this person is genuine. For a lot of people, this seems like somebody from your past, like you knew them already. I don't see this being like somebody you actually dated and you had bad energy with. I see this more so like something that didn't really get to like get off of the ground. And then for others of you, this is somebody from your past life. And spirit approves of this person. This is a genuine connection. And I feel like you're going to know is this person because they're well off, they're wealthy, they could be into basketball, they're a basketball player, or they like to spend money on you. There's going to be two separate energies here. There's one where it's like this person's love bombing you because they're insecure, and then for others of you, there's somebody who just like has a lot of money and likes to spend it on you. But like you should be able to know the difference between love bombing and somebody who just likes to like spend money on you, right? Yeah, Spirit is saying slow down. So some of you guys know you're moving too quickly in a connection and you guys need to slow down. And Spirit might even like try to usher in like a breakup or some obstacles and challenges to get you to slow down with the person. I'm hearing return to sender. Some of you guys, yeah, need to do a spiritual bath. Or somebody sending you negative energy. I'm seeing That's So Raven or like vision, somebody getting a clear vision. I'm seeing Indian ancestry here as well. I'm hearing that song by Paramore. That's what you get when you let your heart win. So yeah, some of you guys need to slow down. It's like you're trying to force a connection or an emotional connection with somebody. Or don't fall for someone's tricks or sob story. There's a huge theme when it comes to love about balance and duality. So some of you guys could be attracting a partner here that's like a counterpart of some sort, or they're going to be mirroring you in some way. There's a lot about give and take here. Like being mindful of how much energy you're giving to a person. Don't give, like, I just saying something about love bombing and obsession. Like, slow down, like, still have a social life, still, like, have your own life. So I feel like some of you guys are, like, way too into this person or might be way too into somebody in the future. And Spirit's like, calm down, like, it's good to be into people. There's no problem with that, but also make sure it's healthy. Yeah, make sure it's not based off of lust and sex. And some of you guys are just looking for excitement, so like get so caught up in a person and then like be so obsessed with them that you neglect other things, and then this like romance ends very quickly, and then you have to now scramble to your other things. Yeah. But yeah, some of you guys do have a spiritual connection coming in though. It's giving counterpart vibes. Your spirit team approves of this person, but I'm also seeing there's a person that like isn't for you, or that like, so I'm picking up with two different entities. So either I'm waiting for two different groups here. One group is being love bombed, and there's a person who's just like, you're just like too invested in. And then for another group, it's like you're going to be inviting somebody or meeting somebody soon who you already know of them, or they're from your past life, and this is a genuine connection. Spirit likes it for you. And then for others of you, you guys, it could be both. It's like you're currently talking to somebody who like you need to slow down with, so that you can focus more energy into this new person that's actually more suited for you. So let's see what's next in love. I'm seeing Sagittarius energy, Taurus energy. Some of you guys could be attracting somebody with Taurus energy, somebody with Sagittarius energy. You guys can have Taurus energy or Sagittarius energy. A horse can be important, or a cow can be important here. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like grandiose love. We have Venus in Leo. I'm seeing a lot of like dramatic love. Venus in Leo is going to be happening around, I think, July of this year, summertime of this year. So you guys could be meeting somebody in the summertime. What's next in love is like the next thing that happens for you love-wise isn't going to be until spring or summer. Or like your love life is really going to pick up speed around spring or summer. Or it is for some of you guys are going to be attracting a partner that is very dramatic, very into gift giving and being grandiose and things like that. But you have to be mindful and make sure it's not love bombing. Yeah, there's a spiritual connection here. You guys might be meeting this person very randomly, very suddenly. Or it's like you randomly get a text from somebody who you haven't talked to in like forever, and this could spark a new connection. Or this is somebody that you overlooked. It's like this is somebody who you've been like acquaintances with for a while, or you always knew of them, or you've always seen them at like gatherings or something like that, but you just never really paid them any mind until now. Yeah, a lot of Sagittarius energy here. Some of you guys could meet somebody while traveling, or you're meeting somebody who just has huge energy, like they're like big, grand, dramatic, very wealthy, well off. Something about them is just big or abundant. They could be very like, I don't want to say pushy or aggressive, but like when it comes to like chasing you, they might be very like, this is what I want it now. But just be mindful, like set boundaries, don't move too quick, of course, because you might fall in love with this person because of what they can do for you, but Spirit wants you to make sure you're falling in love with this person for who they are. And for some of you guys, vice versa. Yeah. Summertime is going to be really good for you guys, love-wise. Spirit is saying slow things down, maybe be friends with somebody first. Yeah, and slow down because a pregnancy could happen if you move too quickly. Yeah, sudden change. It's like this person's going to come into your life and everything is just going to change very quickly, but you just want to be mindful, set boundaries because things can move a little too quick. And Spirit is saying, yeah, you need to work on self and remember like yourself outside of this connection. Don't get too consumed with this person. If you guys are already in a connection, like have some more independent energy right now. Some of you guys are going to be doing like an appearance change. And if you have been thinking about doing something, Spirit is saying like, go for it. It's going to take you to the next level. And yeah, there's a very genuine connection here that Spirit is picking up on. Like they're saying this person is genuine, they're being honest. So, but I'm seeing this more so for the people who like somebody who you haven't spoken to in a while, not like an ex who you had a bad falling out with, but just somebody who like you guys were acquaintances or like you guys were going to start something but it didn't happen. If they reach back out, it seems genuine. They seem like they have good intentions. Spirit approves. And then for some of you guys are going to meet somebody who is very genuine, and this is somebody from your past life. This person could be long distance, or you might have to take things slow with somebody because it's long distance. Yeah, there's a spiritual connection here. And then for those of you guys in the beginning of the reading who are always saying you need to take things slow, or there's a secret here, or somebody's love bombing to like hide something, I see that energy coming through. Because again, I feel like I was picking up on two different groups. Yeah, so for that first group that I was picking up on with the love bombing, there's a lot of ego here. This person has like a lot of like hidden intentions. So it's like they might be love bombing you to like hide the fact that something else is inadequate, or maybe if somebody has been like not giving you enough energy or attention, it's because there's somebody else, right? So that's what I have for you, pile 3. Let's move on to the collective message, because I want to just do some messages that are a little bit more lighthearted. So let's look at the good things coming in for love for the collective. Not sure why I stopped recording, but really quick, let's just do some quick flirty messages about what's next for the collective in general when it comes to love. What are some good things coming in for love for the collective spirit in the next few months? What are some good things to look forward to for the collective when it comes to love? What are some exciting things to look forward to when it comes to love for the collective? What's next in love for the collective? On a good note. So some good things that are next in love for the collective. Some of you guys who have been freaking out about pregnancy or having a pregnancy scare, you're not pregnant. So that is some good news for some of you guys. I'm saying all of you are not pregnant, but a lot of you guys that have been freaking out about being pregnant or something, you're not pregnant. So that's good news. You're not pregnant. So yeah, just be mindful in the future and moving forward. But for right now, you're in the clear. You're not pregnant. You're good. For other people, there are some career success actually coming in. I know this isn't love, but there's some career success coming in that Spirit is saying that's like good for you. Some of you guys are going to have enough money to be able to make major purchases that you've been wanting to make. So for some of you guys, it's a car. For others of you guys, it's a home. Some of you guys, yeah, have been saving up for a huge purchase. You're finally going to have the money to do so in the next few months. What's next in love for the collective that's like on a good note? One is like some of you guys who are used to having to have your guard up in love, you're finally going to meet somebody that you don't have to have your guard up. When it comes to love, like this person's going to be very genuine. You're not going to have to worry about anything with this person. Some of you guys, you're going to know this person is a person because they're going to have the same first initial as you, or like last initial, or their initials are the same as you, or you guys have the same last name, or they have the same name as somebody that you used to be with in the past. That's your confirmation. Or for some of you guys, your confirmation is this person's going to have like a piece of jewelry that stands out, like a gold chain or like a watch or something that stands out for you. For others of you, they're going to have a keychain or a very fancy car. What's next in love for the collective that's on a positive note. Some of you guys are finally going to be moving on from a person. Some of you guys are going to get an approval for a home. Some of you guys, so if you're in a relationship, you guys are going to get approved for your home. If you guys have been wanting to move in with a partner, I see that's going to be good. Some of you guys who have been wanting to move like to a different country or a different like state, I see that's going to work in your favor. What's next in love? On a good note, some of you guys are going to decide to be sober, or your partner is going to be sober, or they're going to be overcoming something that was unhealthy. Some of you guys, if you've been having a dry spell, I see that dry spell going away. Finally, you're going to be getting some action. Or dating. You're going to get out of your head. You're going to move past some insecurities. Some of you guys might have been having issues with like your yoni or your penis, like maybe like issues like getting horny, or I don't know, staying up if you're a guy, or getting wet if you're a girl. And I feel like that's going to start to fade, like you're going to start to be able to be aroused again. And I feel like it's the reason why you weren't able to before was because of mental blockages or an addiction that you're finally getting over. What's next in love? On a positive note for the collective, you guys are going to be finally manifesting the partner you've been wanting to manifest, or the universe has a partner for you that they picked out that you're going to meet soon. Some of you guys are finally going to be stepping into a position of power at your job. Or some of you guys, you're going to know that you're meeting this person that you're supposed to be with because they're going to be in a position of power. They're going to be older than you, or just very mature. Aries placements, Taurus placements, Capricorn placements. Some of you guys are finally moving on from somebody. You're getting your passion back, your happiness for life back, your excitement for life back. So some of you guys might meet somebody at first, and this person is just like a hookup or a fling, and then you guys stop talking, you're like, damn, I really thought that person was the one. It's good that that person got out of your life because they weren't going to be much good for you anyway. But then as soon as this person leaves your life, you're then going to meet the person that you're really supposed to meet. Some of you guys are finally going to be meeting somebody who can match you financially. Last few messages. Yeah, somebody could finally like match you or balance you. So like some of you guys are used to just meeting somebody who doesn't give as much as you give, or who doesn't make as much money as you make, or you are always picking up the slack. This, you won't have to worry about this. You're actually going to meet somebody who might be even like more well off than you. And then for some of you guys who have been wanting to get pregnant and have a baby, I do see that happening for you guys as well. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this reading. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.